Let me set the scene for you. The year is 2021 and lumber prices have increased by over 400%. Back in 2017, when we were designing the house, we planned to build the entrance structure out of wood. Once the effects of 2020 came around, the cost of everything went sky high, and we had to come up with some creative solutions to stretch our budget for the house considering the circumstances. To put it into perspective, the cost of one 2x6x10 in 2019 was about $3.70, and when we were getting quotes for the entrance structure, it was about $21.50. That's a huge jump. Not only that, but the price of plywood, siding, and materials in general tripled. Gas prices went up, which meant delivery prices also went up, and so many items and products were out of stock for weeks or months. All of these issues made us seriously reconsider a few aspects of our house. After a few weeks of researching and going down so many rabbit holes, we found our new plan. We decided to use the leftover panels from the cutouts of the containers and go to the overstocked steel yard to find used materials to build the structure. We have plenty of panels, so this wasn't an issue. And we had one lucky trip to the overstock yard where we bought not only the structure for the roof, but we also bought the rest of the steel needed for the entrance structure. We spent about $1,650 total on the steel needed to build the entrance structure. In the next few videos, I will go over how much money we saved by choosing to build the structure this way. So stick around and subscribe so you don't miss it. And comment below and tell us how much you think we saved. So let Operation Triple R begin. And here we go. A few years ago, we decided to quit the rat race and venture down a completely unfamiliar path in life. We sold almost all of our possessions, renovated a camper van, and toured the US looking for a piece of land to start our journey. After almost 2 years, we found our piece of paradise in the Pacific Northwest, and Pacific Pines Ranch was born. Follow along as we chase our dreams to build an off-grid shipping container home and to see our projects and adventures along the way. As we like to say on the ranch, the joy is in the journey. Hello everybody, welcome back. Pacific Pines Ranch. So today we are going to start working on the side structure of the house, which will be the entrance, and it will be basically stairs going from the second to the third level, just like a big giant steel box that we're building from all the stuff behind me and the leftover panels from our cutouts. So we went to the scrapyard and we found all of this, which is why it's kind of rusty. These are going to be the structure for the rooftop deck and all of our balconies, and this is going to be part of this. These tubes and these beams are going to be part of the structure that's going to be on the side right there. So as you can see, they're pretty rusty, not too far gone, but yeah, they've got a nice layer of rust on them. So today we are going to cut them to size and we are going to work on removing the rust. We have the best system ever to remove the rust, which is the wet sandblaster. I'm sure you've seen it, If you haven't seen it before, look through my past videos. We use it a lot. And it's incredible. It's literally like an eraser. We are going to take the beam or the tube when it's done sandblasting and clean it up and make it ready to be painted, and once we're all done with them, we will go and paint them. So I'm pretty sure that will take up our whole day, but I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, we're just gonna set everything up, get the pressure washer out, the sandblasting siphon, the sandblasting material, set up a station for us to take the beam and I don't know why I keep calling it a beam, the tube, and clean it up to be ready to be painted. start up the excavator because these things are so heavy, and I really don't want any of us to be like carrying around like 300-pound tube when we have hydraulic equipment. So, gonna get everything set up and get rolling. But first, a word from our sponsor. Come along as I share one of my favorite ways to take a break: coffee with a view. This is the CASABREWS 5700 Pro. This all-in-one espresso machine is the best way to make coffee shop quality drinks from the comfort of home. This machine comes with tons of accessories for an optimal espresso experience. The LCD screen makes the 5700 Pro easy to use and customize, and the brushed stainless steel makes this machine beautiful on any countertop, even plywood. It doesn't get better than grinding fresh coffee beans. This espresso machine comes with a bin to store the whole beans and has multiple grind settings to make that perfect shot. Use the distributor to move the coffee into the perfect spot and the tamper to evenly compress the coffee. Choose between single or double shot, press the button, and wait. The CASABREWS 5700 Pro has a 20-bar Italian pressure pump that creates the best full-bodied espresso shot. The powerful 266-degree steam wand has adjustable temperature and is capable of making silky smooth microfoam. It also has a hot water function. The 5700 Pro features thermal block heating and precise temperature control technology to control water temperature for perfectly balanced coffee extraction, combined with pre-infusion to bloom the espresso grounds for optimal flavor. Overall, I am very impressed with the quality of this machine, and it's made me look forward to coffee breaks even more, which I didn't know was possible. I absolutely love a good cappuccino or iced latte, and the CASABREWS 5700 Pro has definitely upped my espresso game. I love sharing good coffee, and I can't wait to make some epic espresso drinks for our guests on Pacific Pines Ranch. I'd like to know, what is your go-to coffee drink? Comment below. And be sure to check out the link in the description to become a DIY barista with the CASABREWS 5700 Pro. Okay, back to work. All right, so we got our little sandblasting station set up right here, and we are going to be refurbishing these two I-beams that we got as scrap steel. So we will be refurbishing them, making them pretty much brand new so they can live a new life. So we're just gonna set everything up and get to it. Wow, that was tiring. Alrighty, so this was the last piece of steel that we needed to sandblast. So as you can see, that came back very, very well. I know it's really hard to see because of the angle of the light is making a lot of crazy shadows, but go to a higher point. Like brand new. So right now it's drying, and after we will pull it over to our little processing center over there to clean off the flash rust and get it ready to be painted. We ran out of time, so we had to leave the beams out overnight and the flash rust set in. If you dry the steel immediately, it's very minimal, but since they were out all night in the salty ocean air, it accumulated a little bit. So we just use a wire brush to clean it off before we paint. Rust converter works, but we can't use it because it reacts with the paint and compromises it. Even though we have to clean off the flashed rust, it's still faster than any other method we've tried to remove extreme rust. Comment below and let me know if you guys have any questions about the wet sandblaster, and I'll include them in a Tool Time Tuesday video I'll be doing about the wet sandblaster. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it.
All good. Good enough. Good enough. Lower a little bit. Almost cracked, you hear that? Don't go too high. Solide à fond, donne pas encore trop high. Pivote, le mec.
Alright, so now we are working on setting up the side structure of basically our entrance and the stairway between the two levels. First, what we're going to do is weld these two pieces of tubing vertically to the I-beams. We have 6 of them to do, so that's 2 out of 6, so the rest are right there. And just gonna go and do them one by one and see how far we can get. I don't know if we'll get all 6 done today, but we sure are gonna try. So let's go. question for you. I have a question for you. Should we like put like a time capsule or something like in one of the tubes?
Something that we can undo without destroying the house, yeah.
No, something that's like hidden forever, no?
Yeah, it's a good idea actually. Like, it's kind of creepy sometimes.
It's totally creepy, but also kind of cool. Okay, you guys, comment below and tell us what we should put in the time capsule. All right, so we got the first two set up. Working on the third one over there. After we'll have one right there, one right there, and one right there. So we're gonna get everything over there, get everything set up, tack it in place, make sure it's level and all that, and then weld it. And yeah, that'll be it for the day. These took a long time to make them level. Very, very long time. So, got halfway done, so it's better than nothing for sure, but sometimes reality will just slap you in the face like that. Like, you ain't finishing today. And you just gotta accept it, so... C'est la vie.
Yeehaw! Woohoo! Come here, we have to calculate. Okay.
And that's how you do it. We got 5 of them set up, 5 out of 6. 1 right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are working on the 6th one right now. Starting to take shape. Now I'm gonna go to the front and weld the 6th one in place, and that'll be it for the day.
I don't know who will install this window, but there will be a pain in the ass.
Okay, we have reached the end of another step in our crazy container house project. The first step of the entrance structure is complete, and we are ready to move on to the next step. The entrance structure is going to be a very unique part of our build, so be sure to subscribe to see how it turns out. Here's what's coming next on Pacific Pines Ranch. Another day of grind, weld, paint, repeat on Pacific Pines Ranch. All of these angles and measurements, this is by far the most complicated thing we've done so far. Go to plug the welder in, and the welder popped / exploded. Help support our channel by leaving a comment, liking, and sharing this video. And as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with our projects and adventures on the ranch. We put out new videos every Saturday and sometimes even during the week. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any. Okay, bye.